Hello, my beauts. TJ Isaacs here. Welcome or welcome back. So today I have a makeup tutorial for you guys today. It's been a while. I know it's been a while since I've done like a full-on makeup tutorial. So I thought I'd bring out a makeup tutorial for you today. So I'm thinking of doing a makeup Mondays. So every Monday will be like 4 makeup tutorials, and then the rest of the week will be like maybe reactions and stuff. And if you like that idea, then make sure to give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. Don't forget to share and leave me a comment down below, guys. So yeah, if you like this look, don't forget, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, if you want to know how to get this beautiful, nice, bronzy, glam look, then just stay tuned, guys. You ready? All right, let go. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to start off with moisturizing my face. I've already done my eyebrows and put on my lashes just to save time. So for my moisturizer, I'm using the Bodyshop Vitamin C Glow Protect Lotion, and it's just to hydrate my skin or to get some nice glow in there. It's always good to moisturize your skin no matter what skin type you have. Even if you have oily skin, always moisturize. And whenever you're doing around your eyes, you just want to massage it with your ring fingers, because this is the most delicate part of your face, your eyes. So just use your ring finger, pat it in, massage it nicely from outside in and then in, out. Pat it, pat it, pat it. Alright, that's my moisturizer done. Clean. Now for my primer, I'm going to be using the Mcgrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer. This is just to begin the process of that perfect base. This is more of like a creamy consistency. It's for all skin types as well, so you can just use that. I'm just massaging it into my skin. Don't forget your neck, guys. Okay, so if you have oily skin and you find yourself, even after primer, you're still producing quite a bit of oil, what I would recommend is once you've put on your primer, you can get a bit of loose powder and just like set the areas where you get oily the most. So for most people, that's the T-zone, so the forehead, nose and chin. Just get your like loose powder and press it where you would get oily. I'm not oily, so I don't have to do that. So I'm just going to move straight on to doing my foundation. For today's foundation, I'm mixing my Mcgrath Labs Sublime Perfection Foundation. This is in the shade Medium 17, and I'm also mixing my Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation in the shade Moorea. So this is a tad bit too light for me, and this is just slightly too dark. So I'm going to mix those two. This is very liquidy, and this will give you like a dewy finish, and this is a soft matte. So combining these two, get a perfect base, for me at least anyway. So just shake that up, and then I'm gonna take like one full pump. So that was one full pump of Mcgrath, which looks like that's that. And then a squeeze of Nars, which is probably, I would say, is equivalent to a pump as well. So that's that on the back of my hand. As you can see how liquidy the Mcgrath one is. So now I'm just mixing it together and then placing it on my face. What I like to do nowadays is I like to paint on the foundation first. And then whatever's left on my hand, I just do it under my neck. So I'm using a flat kabuki brush, foundation brush, and then I'm going to start pressing, stippling the foundation that's on my face. I always start right here under my eyes so that I get the most coverage there, because I get dark under eyes. So make sure you're pressing it in to your skin. As you can see, I always avoid putting foundation on my nose. Once I've blended in all my foundation, and then whatever is left on my brush, I will just slightly go over my nose with that. I like going over my lips, but that's just a personal preference. If you don't like that, then you can just skip that. Now, with just what's left on, I just slightly go over my nose. So that's my base done, that's my foundation. Looking nice and glowy, and yeah, nice full coverage. I love it. And I love this two foundation mixed together. I think it's just the perfect balance of matte and luminosity. So it's just perfect. Because you don't want that overly matte look, well, unless you really like that look. But for me, I like to have like somewhat skin-like looking foundation, so that, you know, with a bit of luminosity, a bit of matte, is gonna give you that like youthful glow, fresh, youthful look. So with matte foundation, sometimes it tends to make you look a bit older. So that's just a little tip for you. But I mean, there are days that I like that whole complete matte look, but lately I've just been liking the youthful look. I think that's what a lot of people are going for now. So, and especially if you're older, like mature skin, I would recommend doing like something like this, a mixture of luminosity and soft matte, because with mature skin, you have like lines and all this kind of things, but you want to like make your face look plump, you want to make it look youthful, so you don't want that matte look. If you go for the matte look, you're going to emphasize your lines and creases more. All right guys, so concealer time. So again, I'm going to be mixing two concealers. So I have the Nars Soft Matte Concealer. This is in the shade Ginger. And then I have my Mcgrath Labs Sublime Concealer. And this is LM30 the shade. So this is liquid and this is a cream. What I'm going to do is I first of all place down my cream just underneath my eyes like this. And I bring it right to the corner of my nose, drag it down a bit to my top lip. So you get something like this. A little bit on my chin. So this is to highlight and conceal my face. So wherever light hits, that's where I'm going to place that concealer. So on my forehead, light hits here, underneath my eyes, bridge of my nose and my chin. I don't have a particular reason why I mix the concealers. I just like the look. And then I'm going to go on top of it with that my Mcgrath one, but just a little bit right here in the corner of my eyes. Okay, so usually I would let it sit down and dry down for a little bit, but today I'm just going to blend it out. I always start from my chin so that at least my under eyes will have time to sit down. So I'm using a Sigma Precision Flat P80 brush. So I always have a small brush, and then I have like a kabuki brush just to blend the edges of the concealer. Or you can also go back in with your foundation brush and blend the edges. Okay guys, so that's all blended out nicely. Now I'm going to contour with my Juvia's Place foundation stick in Cameroon. So starting from my hairline, I'm just going to draw a line down, same thing here, just round here, my forehead, and then my jawline. The sides of my nose. So this is to bring shadow to your face. So we want to suck in our cheeks so we get high cheekbones. We want to slim our nose down or just give our nose some structure. We're blending it out with this kind of flat shaped, flat foundation brush kind of thing. So this I'm just patting, and I'm patting upwards. You don't want to bring it down. So we want it to stay up. Then my forehead, just taking it up into my hairline. It's always good to stipple your products onto your skin because we don't want to drag and leave streaky lines, especially if you're using a brush. Now with the jawline, I'm going to stipple it and bring it downwards, not upwards, down. And then for my nose, I'm just pinching my brush and I'm just gonna stipple again. This is just gonna make where you place that contour stay where exactly you placed it and not move around, giving you that structure. So you have that nice definition of your contour and then the highlight right in the middle. Sometimes I just take what's left and drag it underneath my lips. Now going in back with my foundation brush, I'm just patting so I don't have any harsh lines. We just want to marry everything together. So the highlights, the contour, we don't want to see where one starts and where one ends. So let's blend that out. Okay guys, I am loving how this is looking. You know, I could just leave it like this and go. I just love how it looks. It's just nice and luminous, nice and fresh looking. I love it. So we finished with all our cream liquid products, right? Now it is time to set everything. Now to set, I am using my Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Honey. I'm just gonna place that in the cap, so just have something on there. So what I like to do first is I use like a brush. This is the Sigma Soft Define Concealer Brush F64, and I'm just first of all gonna use this and set my under eyes. Make sure there is no creasing under your eyes. I've already done that. So I'm going to saturate my brush and then I'm gonna start from the outside and press it into the skin. So I'm not baking, I'm just setting that concealer. Just tapping it back and forth very lightly. Pressing it on my top lip, my smile lines. So I'm setting the highlighted areas first. So once I'm happy with that, I'm gonna take my beauty blender, but it's dry. It's dry, guys. I know everyone swears by beauty blenders being wet, but I like mine being dry, just to set under my eyes again to bake with. I still have some powder left, and then I'm just gonna use that to bake under my eyes and my smile line area and my nose. So I have it on my blender, and then I'm gonna press it. I'm also gonna bake underneath my jaw, no, underneath my cheeks. So that's it. So I'm gonna let that bake for a while. While that is baking, I'm gonna get like a powder brush. So I've got a big fluffy powder brush, and I still have a little bit left in my cap of my, so I'm just gonna swirl that in and just like set everywhere else. Okie dokie. Now I'm gonna set where I did my contour. I'm using my Nars bronzer in Samoa. This looks like this. So I've got an angled brush. I'm just gonna like start setting that in. I always make funny faces when I'm doing like my contour. So 1 minute I'll suck it in, next minute I'll smile. And then sometimes I go between sucking in and smiling, so I'll suck it in and then so yeah. So some tricks for you guys if you want to use my tricks. Yeah, you can do that. So you can suck it in or smile, and you see like your cheeks, or like, yeah. I know, we make the funniest faces when we are doing our makeup, seriously. Women. And then for my nose, I'm still using that same brush. Just pinch it in, guys. So nothing extra on my brush. I'm just going round and just trying to blend. Right. Now I'm just gonna dust off the bake. Okay, even get my powder brush. Now I'm just gonna there's nothing on it. I'm just using it to buff my face so that I have no harsh lines. Wow. I just love this. I just love this look. I just love the transformation of when you're like, you know, getting ready from nothing to all glammed up. I just love it. I love the process. Okay, next up, guys, I'm gonna do blush. So I'm using my Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Volume 1. And I'm going to mix, I'm sure you guys know now, by now, I love mixing. I love mixing. So I'm going to mix Neo and Toby. So this is like a brownie plummy shade, and this is like an orange shade. Just gonna mix them both. I'm using the same bronzer brush that I use. Just gonna tap it and then tap it. And be careful because this blush is very pigmented. So again, I'm gonna do your smiley face, and then I always start here. So like where the end of my eyes, like my brows, always start there, and then pat it in, bring it down, and then whatever's left lightly onto the apples. So tap, 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 tap. Start from the end of your brows, up, down, and then slightly apples. And then I like to go over my nose, so from that apple around to meet that apple. And then my chin. There's no like real reason for me doing that. It's just to bring the whole look together. You know, sometimes I even put it at the sides, you know, just to make everything cohesive and just all come together. Brilliant. Back again with my powder brush, buff it in. All right, time for highlighter. I'm using Juvia's Place, the Heroin Glow one. It just looks like that. And this is what it looks like. It's like a goldy champagne color. Just gonna place that on my nose, the tip, and then right here between my eyes. So it's my cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead. So everywhere light hits. I'm gonna put a little bit. Okay, back again with the powder brush, blend everything. Ooh, all right, for lips, guys. So I'm gonna start off with my MAC Cork lip liner, and I'm just gonna draw around my lips. So I always like to start at the bottom, and then I press my lips together. Then I have like a transfer, and then I just follow that. So this is my first lip liner. It's a bit light. And then I go in with a darker one, a darker brown. This is from Juvia's Place in Cola. It's just a little bit darker. I'm gonna use this to kind of like overline my lips. So you can see it's made my lips a bit bigger. Then I'm gonna go in with my lipstick. This is Feeling Myself by MAC. Okay, so that's my lips done. Let me just do something quick for the eyes. If you want to just have something nice and simple for the eyes, just use your bronzer and just place it in your crease. So you just place it right here in your crease. I'm using my Nars bronzer again. Just gonna take that. I'm just gonna place that in my crease. So you could leave it like that. Add a little bit of your highlighter into the inner corners. On your brow bone. And then, if you are like me, I love like a dark waterline. So I'm using Fenty Beauty Fly Pencil eyeliner in colour black. Then I'm just gonna line my waterline. And up as well. Okay, and last but not least, just gonna set that all in with my Sosu Set and Refresh Perfecting Mist. So yes guys, that's it. Alright guys, so that's it. This is my full, really detailed, updated foundation glam routine. So you can use this for like anything, any party, birthday party, wedding, whatever. If you're a guest at a wedding or any kind of party, you just want to look glam and you don't want to like get a professional makeup artist, you can literally do this by yourself. So yeah, just get a nice foundation that fits you, nice concealers, and like good setting powder. And you know, for the eyes, you can just keep it simple. For those who like to wear lashes, you just wear your lashes, put a bit of bronzer, a bit of highlighter in the inner corners, and you're good to go. And you just like glam. And if you don't even want to use this as a glam makeup, you can just take off the lashes, do some mascara, and yeah. So that is my super duper glam foundation routine, and I love it. I love it. I'm really feeling it. Oh my god, I just feel so beautiful. I think it looks so gorgeous, and I'm sure if you try this out, you would look just as gorgeous. So yes guys, let me know if you do try it out. If you take any pictures, then tag me in like your pictures. I would love to see your recreations. But yeah, guys, that's me done. And thanks for spending some time with me today. And I hope to see you in my next one. But remember, guys, beauty is skin deep, and we are so shallow. I love you guys. Bye.